Stefan ECK, you are proposing that we do something about keeping animals in cages. How can you achieve anything which is such a normal behavior by the agricultural industry?
Here in Europe and in the United States, the movement for a cage-free farming is really growing. And I think it is time that the members of this parliament realize it and take over the idea and join this movement.
But that needs legislation, doesn't it?
Of course. So we will tomorrow found a new working group of the intergroup on the welfare and conservation of animals, and we will start to raise awareness here in this house that maybe in a few years from now we are ready for a ban, we are ready for a legislation to ban the cage system in agriculture.
But you already know that it is taking such a long time, not only to get the legislation in place, but also to implement it.
Of course, but who never stands up and fight have lost the war already.
So you are taking up the challenges and fighting the war. Do you have enough numbers behind you so that it can be a strong force marching forward?
At the moment it looks pretty good. The working group to end the cage age system will be the strongest working group this parliament ever have seen. 12 members will be tomorrow on this ceremony of found the working group.
How comes that you are fighting this? Personal experiences, or what's behind your attacks here?
Animals are kept in tiny cages, same criminals. But what is the offense? What they really have done? They just had the bad luck to be born as animals. In my mind, it is a crime what we are doing with animals, and we must stand up and defend them.
But you are fighting strong forces. I mentioned the agricultural industry. There might also be other interests in the society, even from chemical sides, to keep up the systems.
Of course, I know it will be a long and a difficult way. But as I said, we have to start at one point, and this is the agriculture.
The very important support shall come from the Commission, from the Commissioner in charge. Have you talked with him about this project?
Not yet, but we will speak soon with him. And I think the real supporters, the real big supporters are not this Commission. First, we need the support from the NGOs. We need the support from the citizens, from all the animal lovers in Europe. And hopefully we make it to come up with a European Citizens Initiative. This gives pressure to the Commission, and then we have a good playing ground to coming up with our ideas.
The Intergroup for Animal Welfare at the Parliament, you mentioned it before, is cooperating with the Euro Group for Animals in Brussels. Are you in contact with those? Because they have all the main societies for animal protection as members.
Of course, to a later stage of the campaigning, we will come in contact with them. We will improve and discuss our ideas, and I be 100% sure that they are staying behind us.
On behalf of the animals, I hope you win.
I be sure they will. Thank you.
Yep.